Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's me, ep1, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos I post. This is the first one in a while. It's been a little while, and I can say, I'm very sorry about that, but I will try and do my best, um, to help you guys out and to post more regularly. But I know it's a lame excuse, school. That is my biggest excuse. Studying is harder, especially in grade 10. So basically 2.5 years left of school. It's hard. And yeah, as you guys can see, stress got to me. I got a cold sore on my mouth. But yeah, today we'll be starting a new, like, we will be starting a new series called Am I the A-Hole series. So I'll be reading from the rated source Am I the A-Hole, and we'll be reading some people's MIVAL and judging them wherever they are. Also reading some of the comments, and yeah, I'm going to say I will be messing up a lot. English is not my first language, although I speak it quite good. It's not my main. It's not my home language. But yeah, I'll try my best. And my screen reading, literally my eyes start to hurt after a while, so I really do not speak well after a while. But yeah, and vlogs will be coming soon, guys, and some new Fortnite content as well. There's a network outage. One of the cables under the sea or something is broken or something like that has happened. So Fortnite just like does not want to load any game actually, except like offline games just don't want to load. So yeah, but let's get into this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Um, we're not gonna need a face cam in this video. But yeah, today we'll be reading. Okay, am I riscally of the AOL for refusing to help my parents out for the last few months of me living at home? Okay, and my cats have decided to have an argument at the moment. Okay, my parents have 3 kids. There's me, 17 male, my sister Lila, 50 female, and my older sister Gracie, 12 female. I don't think I should be saying their names. Anyway, Gracie has been really sick since she was born. She, she has a really bad immune system, ongoing health problems that mean getting common illnesses are bad for her, and send her to the hospital, and my parents have been fighting hard to keep Gracie healthy and safe and out of the hospital. This has meant Gracie has been with my kid my parents focus on more, and this also means she gets all the patience and understanding. My parents take a lot out on Lila and me. We cannot them or take the attention because then we are the worst. Lila fell when she was 8 and she was bleeding a lot. She ran crying to mom because she was upset and sore, and mom got so mad at her and asked her if she couldn't see she was dealing with Gracie. Mom scolded her super hard and claimed she wasn't a baby and had no reason to cry over it or run to her. Lily was forgotten at school when she was 7, and she was crying in the car on the way home. My dad scolded her for acting up, and he told her she was big enough to understand accidents can happen. She cried to me when she got home. Lily was having some trouble at school, and the principal called our parents and requested a meeting. Sorry guys. They were really temperamental with her, and for days would ask, "Don't you see us struggling enough? Why can't you deal with it yourself?" Lila was 10. Okay. I struggle with math, and always have, and always will probably. A few years ago I was sick for 2 weeks, and then my parents kept me home for another 2, so I wouldn't bring anything else home to Gracie. I needed a lot of help to catch up with math, and my teacher needed my parents' signature to keep me for extended help after school. My parents said they'd sign it, but forgot, and got mad when I reminded them. Then, when my teacher called and asked for them to have it in the next day, My parents told me I was so selfish with bedtime and they were so bad tempered with me. I would like to apologize, guys. My voice in this video is either too soft or just like very hoarse. I broke my arm when I was younger and my parents were called to the hospital. My mom showed up and yelled at me that I should be ashamed for taking her attention away from Gracie, who needed her. Those are some specific examples. We take a lot of steps to keep Gracie away from sicknesses we might pick up. We do our best not to make her sick. I never minded because I got it, but I do hate how my parents treat me and Lila. Now my parents are struggling. Dad lost his job and makes less, and both my parents are very stressed. They asked me to take some of the weight off his shoulders and help him. Give him give him time off and give some money from my part-time job in the household. And I refused. I'll be moving out as soon as I turn 18. I've been saving money. And my parents don't deserve my help. When resent me for for ever needing it as a for ever needing it as a kid. They have not been good parents to me in years, but where before my parents got so mad and told me I'm so unfair to them. Am I the a-hole? Um, no, you're definitely not the a-hole. Um, you're a male. You're definitely not the a-hole. Your parents are, and they need to cheer up and realize that Gracie, yeah, she should get a lot more attention because she has immune deficiencies. But she should not scream and scold your other kids for no reason. I don't think that's fair. But yeah, okay. Our second story for the day is: am I the a-hole for not wanting to return to my home country after the completion of my studies? So, around half a year ago, I, 25 female, completed my degree in accountancy in a foreign country. My parents sponsored my overseas education because I persuaded them that I needed it to help in the family business. But the truth is, I just wanted to get out of my country. To start off, both my parents are very patriarchal mindset and mentality. I have an older brother, 29 male, but my mother, 53 female, is still serving him like a maid, head to toe. She continues to do his laundry, wash, iron and fold, cook for him, and even brush, even buy his clothes, etc. As for me, since 13 years old, I had to start doing household chores while my brother sits on the sofa and watches TV. When I asked her why, she said it's because the son carries the family name. The she funniest thing is she doesn't treat dad with the same amount of pampering. When I completed high school, I knew I needed to get out of my country. I do not want to live in a society where majority of men cannot clean and cook, and think women exist to serve him head to toe. So I begged my dad, who ran the family business, to sponsor an overseas education. I was actually interested in psychology, but out of necessity, I told him I wanted to take a degree in accountancy, so I can help out in the family business. He agreed and sent me overseas. Okay, it was challenging. I was often homesick. I craved the food from home, and I did not have the money to buy them. My dormitory had no attached kitchen. I just ate whatever that is, but in the I just ate whatever that is in the cafeteria. What I like about my situation, I guess, is the clothes dryer. It saved me a lot of time in the past. In the past, I hung them up one by one to dry. Now I just need to throw them in and wait around 2 hours. But no matter what my difficulty is, it is okay because I feel like I finally got a ticket out of my home country. All my life, I was made to feel that I must help my brother succeed in life, but not the other way around. When I wanted what I when I wanted as a teen to buy a guitar to learn music, I was rejected. However, when my brother wanted to play football, my parents not only gave him the money to attend lessons, but buy the equipment, and they even made me attend one of his events to show him support. When I eventually saved up money to buy the guitar, I wasn't allowed to practice because I'll disturb my brother if he's studying or resting. No matter what day or time of the week, they'll have some reason to stop me from playing. Eventually, graduation came, and only my dad showed up. He was apologetic about how I was treated growing up and gave me a check to tide me over when I find a job locally. And I shouldn't let mom know that I found a job overseas. My mom was upset. She said I should return home soon to support my brother as he is the planned successor. And the reason behind sponsoring my education was to help out in the family business. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to go home and help out in the family business? No, definitely not. Firstly, you want to study psychology. That's your interest, so your talents will be in that, not accountancy. Um, yeah, to be quite honest, I would say as far as possible, from your home country, probably lose contact with all your family members except your dad, maybe, because he obviously supported you. Um, but yeah, your brother needs to grow up. This ain't the 1950s anymore. Our third and final story. It's a semi-long one. Am I the a-hole for not going to my brother's wedding after a late invite? I'm 27 male, have two stepbrothers, Justin 30 male and Evan 27 male. Our parents have been married for 15 years. I was close to both throughout my teen years. However, Evan and I no longer speak since we were 22. This is entirely my fault as I slept with his recent ex-girlfriend. I screwed up and ruined our relationship, and he will likely never speak to me again. I deserve it and do not blame Evan at all. Justin and my stepmother also didn't speak to me for a couple of years. Evan doesn't want to see me, and so we haven't been in the same room since we were 22 either. How this works is basically e- even getting invited first to anything that Justin or our parents are planning, and I'm invited if he can't make it. I know it's awkward, and that I've caused the situation. I'm just glad to see them. I'm just glad that I can see them at all. So it isn't my place to complain. Justin is getting married on Monday, and Evan is his best man. Justin and I haven't really talked about the wedding at all, since I'm obviously not invited. It would be awkward to do so. I booked a trip overseas during the time of his wedding, to get away instead of being home and sad not to be there. I did not tell Justin or our parents, because there was no need to bring it up. We all know I wasn't going to be there, and why should I? On Friday night, Justin tried to call me, but I was asleep. It was about middle of the night. I got his message this morning asking me to call him, and saying Evan has agreed I could come to the wedding, and that he really wants me there. If I was home, the wedding would be 45 minutes away, and I and I'd go in a heartbeat. But I'm in Europe with a friend from college. I told Justin that unfortunately I can't make it because I'm away. Now he's mad at me for telling him I was going away, and for the effort he spent in convincing Evan to let me come. But I never asked him to do that, and I would have told him not to, because I don't think it's fair to Evan, who sat who set a boundary. I'm not trying to cause him more pain. Cousin is me and blocked me. One one of cousins said he's furious and said like Evan and said like Evan he's through with me. My dad called me later and told me if it's about money, he'd buy my ticket home. But I explained that it's not just about money, although a lot of the trip is unrefundable. If it was just me, I'd consider going home. But I'm traveling with a friend who didn't sign up, who, who did not sign up to be in Europe for 10 days by himself. My cousin and my dad think I'm being an a-hole, not coming to the wedding. But I think it's unfair when the wedding is in 2 days. I know the situation exists because of my actions, but am I the a-hole for not flying back tomorrow to attend the wedding? Okay, firstly, Evan is 27. He needs to grow up. Like, yes, stuff happens. Grow up, man. So you're gonna get cheated on a lot. Just grow up. Yes, understand. Just a family member, but like, how old was he? He was like, you haven't spoken with him since you were 22. That was when he was like 5 years ago. Like, keep a grudge for a year. Go wait for him to say so. Wait for him to say sorry to you. Grow up and be friends again. You don't have to be family again. At least just friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.